everyone, and welcome to the Fulm Show podcast. We're back again.
It just gets better every week to start.
It's
I don't think anyone new listens to us, so just be like, alright, okay.
alright.
Alright, Joe's sister.
I'm here with Chris Grant
Hello.
and Joe Fisher.
Hello.
We're going to talk about films.
Are you having some kind of medical episode?
I've had a stroke.
Are you okay?
Still reacting from Ginger Clown 3D.
Oh man.
Sweet segue.
You've picked something, haven't you?
Oh, I've picked something.
Oh no.
We diving right in.
Why?
Series of unfortunate events
It continues. It goes on. We've not broke it yet.
Shit.
It's not done yet.
Go
I
on.
fucking wish it was.
Right.
So we watched. Right, so we'll go through it again then. So we started with Tokyo Drift,
Mm-hmm.
and then Scary Movie 5,
Mm-hmm.
and then Snow Buddies,
Mm-hmm.
There's always a tint of anger in your voice. When you
and
say
then who's? Fuck off, Tom.
Some prick.
Some shitbag.
that. Just gonna private message him right now saying fuck off.
Tell Tom he's a rat bastard, and I hate him.
Right. So what came after Snowbodies?
I don't remember
Sweet Life movie.
the Sweet Life movie, and then
Dog Day Afternoon.
Dog Day Afternoon, which was
Amazing.
get into it.
And then Ginger Clown 3D.
Fucking
How they two
fucking
films
Ginger Clown
link
3D.
is
Hungarian-American horror comedy masterpiece, Ginger Clown 3D, that we actually watched last week immediately after we recorded.
we watched it 20 minutes after.
This isn't France.
Minuit.
Remember from you done French?
Aye.
French class?
Aye.
I got a 3, mate. And so like,
Did you?
fucking 3.
That failed everything.
I done quite well in French.
So, Ginger Clown 3D.
And
We actually
what? I still don't understand what this film was like at all.
These
we only came to
teenagers go into a amusement park and there's monsters in it.
Aye.
we only came to this conclusion like on Friday. None of it was in 3D.
I
Aye.
think that's part of the joke.
I think this movie's smart enough to make a joke that smart.
It was English people trying to play American jokes, daring people going out
It was
haunted house.
English and Hungarian people playing Americans, and they couldn't do the accents. And then they'd obviously hired it was like famous horror, famous American horror actors to do the voices of the.
The evil
Aye,
That was the best
ginger
bits by far.
clowns.
aye. But it was meant to be a horror comedy. And I just.
Didn't
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I wasn't even fucking paying attention for like, the full fucking thing. I was busy talking to you guys.
Ignorant bastard.
I was just like, this is I couldn't.
Disrespectful.
It was bad.
Yeah.
I thought it was just bad.
There was no story. There was let's go into this room. There's a weird looking alien.
It was like pure badly edited and that. What was the thing with it? Was it this that had the pure bad ADR in it?
Alberto Del Rio?
It was like the
I don't know what ADR
the
is.
guy was talking, and there were additional dialogue recording. I think that's what it stands for.
So
like,
not Alberto Del Rio?
No.
Shit.
Uh,
Aye, it was.
Aye.
It just totally
was it a
dropped.
syncing on
Aye.
that? Aye.
So it was bad.
Bad.
That was,
You should watch it.
No.
Don't watch it
No.
unless you're like. I don't even think if you like bad horror movies, you would like this. Maybe you would. It was set in the 80s, but they all dressed like it was the 50s.
Mm-hmm.
Or hipsters.
They could have been. I don't know. I don't know. It was just piss.
Shite.
So what's next?
Guys, this is a special
Oh,
one.
Jesus Christ. That'll come up in the recorder.
I know, Stephen, man.
Embarrassing.
What,
Fuck's
well,
sake, you're fat. Just there. Definitely
The
was
wind dropping that just went on.
I thought you meant the one I done earlier.
you. Right.
No.
The pure ripper.
What is helicopter mom?
Was it not?
Don't know, let's watch it. Can
Oh, you got me.
see, Ginger Clown's not called Ginger Clown 3D on IMDb. It's also not in the horror scale, so fuck you.
We can do.
Oh, it's no good. What the fuck's the? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Good God. Amateur hour.
And I'm free. Right, hold on, I need to put my laptop in. I've ruined it. Get the fuck.
Right.
I've ruined the mise en scène.
So
if you go on to... Don't look at the screen.
Okay, just out of curiosity, what should we be expecting right now?
It's a horror movie. Another horror movie.
just go run it.
So if I go on to Ginger Clown 3D
That
and
stinks down there, man.
scroll down to the person who voiced the worm creature,
Yes.
Brad Dourif,
Yep.
and I click on him,
Goes to how I Met Your Mother.
What the fuck are you doing? What is that?
we'll be watching 2007 Rob Zombie's Halloween.
No one know. No one know. No.
No!
I'm not.
No!
No, I'm genuinely not.
That's enough of that. Guys, it's going to be the Rob Zombie Super Show too. It's happening.
Oh, fuck.
Can I just watch the original Halloween?
Nope,
I'm gonna.
because that's good.
Oh, you guys.
I could have made just watch One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, but I didn't.
So I'm meant to be like amazing.
Aye.
Right.
6.1, mate. It's a 6.1 behind the IMDb.
No, but it's
That
no
means it's
6.1.
like double as good as Ginger Clown. Thinking of it that way.
It was written and directed by Rob Zombie of Dracula fame.
Of white zombie fame.
Aye. Come on. Come on. I don't even.
Right, we'll watch that.
Danny
Bullshit.
Trejo's in it.
Great. He was on the episode of Lucha Underground that I most recently watched.
Did he fight someone in
No,
it?
he was in the crowd.
Oh,
And he was wearing a bum bag.
I don't give a shit then. Oh, is that because his character in Badasses wears a bum
I
bag?
don't know.
Joe's 3 of those movies.
I thought there was only 2.
Badass 2, Badasses, and then Badasses on the Bayou.
Who's in the third one?
I'll fucking look it up.
Because I know Danny Glover came into the second one.
It's Danny Glover and... Well, it's just them. And John Amos and
Do
Lone
you know
Wolf.
the first Badass was based on a true story off a YouTube video?
Really?
Aye, it was some guy who battered somebody in a bus.
I don't understand the poster for this because his body in it looks like it's CG'd.
Yeah, it is.
You see?
It's like The Rock for Walking Tall. With Danny Trejo's face on him.
That's exactly what it is. Also, where's his tattoos?
Great.
Oh, that totally. Oh. Okay. We'll watch that at some point as well.
I bet.
So, yep. Next week, we return to the.
See if I don't watch this, what's the punishment again? Cut Cameron and Stephen Cross.
You're a
I think
dick.
so, aye.
I might just.
It's just no. I think you just have to watch it because it just gets put over to the next week.
See, the thing is, see if I purposely didn't watch it, I'd actually just feel guilty and just make myself watch it.
Aye.
It's like say your prayers.
You've seen it then?
What?
Have you've seen it then?
No, I've not seen it.
No?
No, I just have very low expectations.
I have heard it's not very good. Well, like at least compared to.
I've heard Halloween 2 is even worse,
Aye.
so that's alright.
I was going to make us just watch that. But I
I
didn't.
apologise
Because I
for
linked that
the
to Halloween 2.
Aye, he's the guy that's in that was in both of them.
loud drinking sound effects. I'm enjoying some intense citrus tango.
So fun.
No.
So,
Um,
in our loud talky voices, what's next?
movies, I guess.
We watched movies.
Uh-huh.
We've been known to watch movies.
I've been on.
I watched some movies.
I don't watch movies.
I watched 2 other movies. I went on a cruise.
This isn't becoming a thing.
I went,
Right,
I went,
that is
on,
how
I
much.
went on a cruise. A Tom Cruise.
Stop trying to make Tom Cruise happen. It's not going to happen.
So I'm watching Tom Cruise next week.
I'm going to shit on Tom Cruise.
So
Fuck Scientology.
after talking about it last week, I ended up watching Edge of Tomorrow, Live Die Repeat.
Okay.
The artist formerly known as Edge of Tomorrow. Oh my god, what is wrong with you two?
Sorry, we've got
You
a lot
stay
of
like
air in our
exclusively
bags.
jalapenos.
That's actually stinking worse than any of the farts, yeah.
This is
In fact, this is a small room as well.
in the radiator's on, so it's just
like,
cooking.
it's like a hot box but filled with farts.
This is ridiculous. So, I watched Edge of Tomorrow,
Yep.
and it was amazing.
It was good.
I loved it. I thought the story was amazing, and it made way more sense than it had any right to.
I know it did. That was.
Like, it got towards the end, and you're like, oh my god, this actually makes sense. How? Like, I guess because Tom Cruise is in it. You expect otherwise.
It doesn't. It doesn't make that. His film's only that bad. I don't know why he gets that bad rep. Probably
Because
because
he's crazy.
insane. I'm in love with Katie Holmes.
No anymore.
Aye, they broke up.
I didn't realise that.
She got out.
Aye, they divorced like 3 years ago or something.
They were not. To be fair,
Aye.
apparently, the Church of Scientology are like pretty like mental, and I think she was like a victim of their mentalness. So
Apparently, like when she gave birth a few years ago, like, Tom Cruise didn't allow her to make any noises during the birth because you need to have a silent birth in Scientology. So you're not allowed to be like, it's so. You used to be like,
That was so authentic.
what?
oh hell,
Oh shit! This baby's coming at me.
this is antagonising.
So Edge of Tomorrow.
What?
Panicked.
Aye,
I panicked. I got nervous.
I got the word panic.
Panic at disco.
Exclamation mark.
Or not.
Oh no.
What, is that not a thing anymore? Do they not have the exclamation mark?
I like that. Was that not like
I've got this albums on my phone.
they got rid of it and then they got it back?
Did they?
For, like,
Was that when like the two guys left?
I don't know.
Don't
I
know.
never really listened to them that much, to be honest. I like that one song.
Age of Tomorrow, Live Die Repeat. Keep on.
Aye,
Actually,
that well-known song, Edge of Tomorrow, Live Die Repeat. I like this.
they've got the.
Was this out last year?
Yep.
That would have been on my top 10.
Aye.
Like,
What?
it just, I don't know, man. Just like the story, and it was cool, and the stuff exploded.
It's like saying Lost is good. I don't know. That's pretty.
Need for Speed was in my top 10. You put Dracula Untold in your top 10
I changed it.
That's just because was a lazy bastard and
For-
watched zero films.
for genre diversity. So fuck off.
I changed it to As Above, So Below. Aye.
So I loved it. It was cool.
Fuck up, Chris.
As far as like big explodey action summer movies go, it was very good.
Did you say it was that No Holds Barred adrenaline?
I would.
Thrill ride?
I would absolutely. The end was really cool.
Can I want an exoskeleton now?
Aye,
So I can just run about and shoot folk.
the like alien,
Be a crime.
like the alien designs were awesome. They looked like so cool. Aye, it was great, and it didn't get repetitive at all. I thought it would.
But repeat is in the title.
Aye, but like it doesn't. It's fantastically well made.
Have you seen Groundhog Day?
No. Does it have exosuits and aliens in it?
No.
Then
It has a
fuck you.
has a Bill Murray and a gopher. And the day repeats.
Nope.
It's funny. It's a good film.
You've seen Vantage Point. It doesn't really repeat, just shows you the same thing.
That's pretty
over and
good.
over again.
I quite like that. So Edge of Tomorrow, 4 out of 5.
Cool.
On the Joe Fisher robots exploding scale.
Okay.
Copyright.
Aye, I've only seen one other movie.
Patent pending. Was that a horror?
Pathos Pending, kind of, I guess.
Yeah, probably.
Aye.
It's creepy, so.
Yep. There was something else I'd planned on watching that I just remembered about right now
What?
that I probably should have watched. It's a horror, well, a creepy movie. That Home movie, the other film that the guy that made Preservation made,
Alright, okay.
and like literally all I know about it is like the IMDb blurb. and it sounds pretty cool,
Do you want to turn that off, or you?
and I like
No.
preservation.
Fair
So
enough.
it's a found footage.
Woofed.
It's like look it up. It's like
I think I did. When we done it. I did,
it's
alright.
like shows you a family going crazy because of
ghosts.
something, and it's all done through like their home movies or whatever.
It's not coming up because that new DreamWorks movie's called Home.
It's called Home Movie.
With
Alright.
the big man.
Steve Martin?
Sheldon's in it.
Steve Martin's in it, but that's what it matters.
Someone who's actually good is in it. It's got a cool poster as well.
5.8.
Aye, I've got it at the house. I'm gonna watch it.
GQB 77 minute.
I'm gonna watch it maybe later, actually. Before I descend into wrestling madness for the weekend, because it's WrestleMania weekend.
I don't plan to be able to remember this weekend, so
There's a
don't touch me.
there's a whole bunch of stuff on, so
Seen a taxi home for Friday night. I'm just gonna watch some horror films on Netflix. On my phone.
We'll make a horror film in the
bring,
taxi.
aye, bring a laptop.
Oh yeah, I'll bring my iMovie thing.
Aye, we'll just all make horror films.
Are you up in the taxi guy's face?
We
Film
can-
show organising the film show organising in Glasgow on Friday. If you're out to come,
we can get the Taken 5 photo.
if you've taken five.
If you come up to us and say,
Hand jive. Taken 5.
If you come up to us and say, "Yo,
Lock is in the coffin.
no," just come.
I'm on a cruise. Tom Cruise.
No!
if you just come up to us
If
and
you just
say,
got and say,
how shite are basic bitches, then
just walk up and be like, "Yo."
we'll give you a shout out.
If you come up and you say,
The fact is, you probably put this out on Saturday, so
"No, I'll put it up," I'll need to put it up early because I'll have time to do that.
Just say it.
If you come up to us and you say, "Burn through the witches and burn all the bridges and slam in the back of my Dragula," then you can come party with us.
In the public places that we're going to be drinking.
Aye.
aye, I'm happy with that.
Fuck all people watching this anyway. Dave, if you're out in Glasgow, you can go.
David lives out in the clubs.
It's quite funny because we
Seen him studying.
we make this way more often and put a lot more effort into it, and like the wrestling one just gets like immediate listeners just because it's about wrestling. You don't even need to like promote it.
That's because everyone in their deed grand's got a podcast.
Aye.
Listen to my podcast. You know what? No, I've got one. I'll listen to main one. Cheers. I fucking do.
What, a film podcast?
There's more film podcasts than probably
Is there?
any other podcasts.
But they're all shite, apart from this one.
Oh, silly.
See, to be fair, there isn't any there's none that I listen to, so
Mm-hmm.
because I don't like listening to other people's opinions when I disagree with them. So
They're all wrong.
I found myself wanting to buy some gosh darned video games. Oh, sorry. But I just can't afford it.
video games are for children.
I want the new Battlefield, and I really want Bloodborne.
Is that a PS4 exclusive?
Yes. Oh my god, man!
Jesus, I thought that was like a fucking spring or something.
Might need to take a break here and fumigate this.
That's disgusting.
I'd probably buy a PS4 for Bloodborne if I could afford it.
I'm so sorry about
Oh, you're a dirty bastard, Chris. No horror films for you.
Aye. So, like, whatever you have watched, we can talk about that.
that. I watched The Mean Machine, the 2001 Vinnie Jones version. No, the 1970 something version with Burt Reynolds. I watched it.
Aye, because the American one's the original one,
Aye.
and then they remade it.
It's a football English
Aye, and then
Cockney.
The Longest Yard's a remake of the original Burt Reynolds one. That's why Burt Reynolds is in
Aye.
the.
I remember loving that movie when I was a kid, but I feel like I might watch it again. It'll be like terrible.
No, it's,
No,
still
it's
pretty
good. I watched it about. I talked about this about a year ago.
Aye. And they get Kelly's in it, so. There's a bunch of wrestlers in it, I
Cali
think.
Cho.
And he talks in English, but he still puts subtitles.
Is there not like a couple of wrestlers in it?
Steve Austin's in it.
Aye.
Is he?
Aye.
Plays a guard.
Oh, so he does. You're right.
He's a racist guard.
It's like that bit in. Have any of you seen MacGruber?
No.
MacGruber goes to get his team together, and it's just all wrestlers,
Is that any good?
Aye.
and then they just all immediately die.
Really?
Aye.
Is that no a
Still
Saturday Night
40.
Live sketch?
Aye.
Aye.
MacGruber, it's MacGyver, but
Aye.
This week's SNL's The Rock.
you're
so that's going to be pretty good.
It better be.
Mean Machine was alright. It's quite funny.
And Dolph Ziggler did a Californians parody.
So was it like just him? There was nobody else on
It
it.
was like him and Renee Young.
Here, watch that chair, doesn't it just collapse?
It was him and Renee Young,
Aye.
and none of the folk off SNL.
I don't care then.
Aye.
I'll just do it. I'll do all the characters. I'll do Dolph Ziggler.
What are you doing?
So what did you watch?
Mean Machine.
Is that it?
How was it? What did you think of it? How did it make you
Okay.
Is
feel?
that all you watched apart from horrors?
Well, I watched The Women in Black, which is scary. Can I talk about
No,
No.
that? Right.
The show's going to be like 20 minutes long.
I know.
I've been
Last
busy,
week's was
man.
long, but
Busy.
aye, busy life.
Mean
Good thing
Machine
I
was
watched
funny.
Good thing I watched like 6 movies.
Danny
Oh.
Dyer was very funny in it.
We can just go upstairs
Do you-
and watch a movie again.
Do you want spoilers?
My room's a mess. Need constant.
Good.
Do
What?
you want spoilers?
For what?
Mean Machine.
I don't care.
Well, they went up 2-0.
Did you see The Longest Yard?
Yes.
Because it's that.
Aye,
They win.
They went. They went up 2-0. They went up 2-0 via Vinnie Jones and some Scottish guy,
Right.
and then that fat comedian, what's his face? That was
Johnny
in
Vegas.
no, that was in The Infidel.
Oh, the Indian guy.
Aye, well he's not Canadian. He's kind of like. Aye, he's English, but he's.
Aye.
Aye.
He is the infidel.
Aye.
Aye.
In The Infidel, you seen that?
Nope.
He's on like Jonathan Ross sometimes, isn't it?
Aye. I think he's like he's like English, but he's stand up. He like does an accent and that. I think like he's
Right.
it's like an act. I don't
You'd
know.
know
who he is.
it.
Aye, you know who he is. You've seen him.
Aye, so then he gets sent off for headbutting one of the guards, and then they bring it back to 2 each, and then Danny Dyer scores the winner. Except Danny Dyer's meant to be like the shittiest footballer ever. He's like me, so. Then they win, and then everything has a happy ending. He serves his 12 months, and then gets set free.
Cool.
See in the Adam Sandler version, does he only like nearly get shot by William Fincher? Because he was to like pick up the ball. He was to like pick up the ball and the guards like shoot him. And William Fincher's like, no, I'm William Fincher. I was in the that night.
And Prison Break.
But it's that guy about he's just like in things but like no really in them.
See
It's
the
like
guy?
pure
Aye,
weird.
I bet he does something else.
He was
I
in
bet he's like a real estate agent or something.
he's always an
And
extra.
it's like super minted.
no, he is an actor.
He loves a good cameo, don't he?
Aye.
That's what I mean. He probably does something else.
Probably just a stage or something like that.
Aye.
I wonder what he's up to.
Maybe just he's got a bad rep in
I
Hollywood.
think he was like in a lot of stuff like a while ago though. But like
Right.
because I remember him from being in Invasion and then like
Aye.
cancelled.
Right, I remember Invasion. Shite.
Oh, he's been in Final Fantasy stuff since before I was born.
Mhm.
Oh well. Who here is he in GT? He's in GTA.
Sweet.
San Andreas. I mean,
What did you watch, Stephen?
I watched a bunch of movies. Oh, here I did watch a horror film. I'll talk about that later.
Cool.
Right, I watched 2 animated films.
Right.
I watched Turbo, which is about the snail, the fast
Mhm.
snail, the DreamWorks movie about the fast snail.
Is that any good?
Hilarious.
It's alright. It's better than it should be. Like,
Remember that was on like Netflix like the day after it came out.
aye, because they got the cartoon for it. It's like a Netflix exclusive. Like they done like a cartoon. Aye, it's quite good. Ryan Reynolds is the snail.
Great.
It's basically Cars but snails, but also Snoop Dogg and Sam Jackson are in it. So DreamWorks are always better. Just like we're going to put celebrities in our films and make it really blatant and like.
Aye.
Apart from like Disney's kind of just like they don't. That's not their priority. But like, I don't know. It was good. It's good. It's like a fucking racing snail. I don't know. Like it's weird. A snail wants to be a car and then it becomes a car and Bill Hader plays a French Canadian man. And he's a bad man.
Great.
And
Sounds like Mac in a jam.
aye, in fact, both of these animated films had Bill Hader in them. So
What would you rate it out of 5
You-
graphics tablets?
3.
3
Three-
graphics tablets
three-
out of 5.
3 Wacom graphics tablets out of 5. Chris, can I get one of them mini donuts?
You think I made a donuts? Aye.
I'm going to lick it.
Thank you.
Aye. It wasn't as good as the other quality animated film I watched, which was Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs too.
Oh,
because it's
The first one, that's awesome.
the second one's fucking amazing. Once again, written by the fantastic Phil Lord and Christopher Miller.
Aye.
Mm-hmm. And it also stars Will Forte and Kristen Shaw, as does their newest television show.
Excellent.
This movie's like, we'll just get all of that SNL generation apart from Kirsten Wiig and put them in a movie.
Is Keen in that?
No.
Oh.
But Terry Crews is.
Yeah!
Boy, why not?
No.
Just remember to use your Celtic voice.
Can I do that?
No in here. We wouldn't be able to put the show up.
And even until the steward passes, so I can shout some abuse. And then see him come back, I'll be like, yeah, shouting abuse in it.
So, how do you get a chance of meatballs too?
So the first, oh my god, hold on. The first clue to a chance of meatballs is he makes the thing that makes the food.
Yes.
And the food is, gets really big,
Sure.
I think, and it's like, oh, it's going to destroy. So then, like, the second one is like the island's taken over by food and it becomes its own ecosystem, and the food like becomes alive.
Sure.
Aye, so like Will Forte.
Obviously.
So Will Forte is like this like big famous scientist who's basically Steve Jobs,
Right.
and but he's the bad guy, and he comes in and he's like, oh, we'll help you
Oh.
get the island back, and Bill Hader, being the main character, is like, aye, sure, and because he wants to be like famous and work for this guy, and so they go back to the island, and it's all like food related puns, mostly from the movie from then on out, and Terry Crews being Terry Crews but animated Terry Crews.
He's still a brick shit house.
He's still pure built, he's a cop,
I don't know why I said
and his
snake.
chest hair moves,
Obviously.
and I'm trying to think, because Neil Patrick Harris is in this and he says like 3 words in it because he plays the monkey, and who else is in it? Will Forte's a bad guy, but Andy Samberg's the guy in the chicken suit, and he just shouts.
Yeah.
He just shouts. That's all he does.
I expect that.
Sounds like Andy Samberg.
I don't know. It's probably like, I think I like it better than the first one. It's like
Out
probably
of 5 graphics tablets, what would you give it?
4.
That's getting quite funny.
Get 4 out of 5 animation plug-in softwares.
Aye. How many rendering suites out of 5 would you give it?
Christ. I could do that rendering suite. Fuck.
So what else did you watch, Stephen?
I watched Simon Pegg's A Fantastic Fear of Everything.
Right.
That movie has no idea what the fuck it wants to be or do.
Fun enough, I seen this on Netflix last night and I was going to click on it, but I thought, nah.
Is it like an indie comedy?
Aye.
Seems to just be a running
Comedy / like horror.
Alright.
But like it just has no fucking idea
Aye.
like what's happening. Aye, it's just like Simon Pegg's really good in it, like really good in it. But it's just like, and there's still some funny bits. But it's just like, oh, this is happening, but now this is happening. The start of it's like he's basically like he's afraid to go outside. And if they'd kept that just as it, and it was all set in his house, it would have been really good. But then he goes outside and like other stuff happens. It's pure. It got really boring after that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, well, there's a reason that this came out like the last year in America, and it came out here in 2012. I think it's like based off a play, or it's based off something that's like way shorter than the movie is. So it's about, he's a writer, and he's like known for like writing kids books, but he wants to write like real stuff. So he's writing this like script about like British murderers, and then he becomes paranoid that like someone's gonna kill him.
Right.
So he's like afraid to go outside. And then his agent's like, oh, this guy wants to meet you to buy your script. So you need to go outside, and he has to like go to the laundrettes, and he's got a feed of laundrettes because his mum abandoned him in a laundrette.
Right.
And it's like the way I explain it to you makes it seem more straightforward than it is.
Okay.
But it's not. So he's like paranoid that this like murderer that's currently murdering people in London is going to murder him, and then eventually like he comes face to face with the murderer, and that's kind of like how the story ends.
It's an indie movie.
Aye.
How many quirky cardigans recorded only on analogue equipment would you give it out of 5?
Wow.
2.5.
2.5. Cool. Okay.
Two and a fixie bike.
I liked it.
That was alright, Matt. Took me a minute to think of.
Aye, well, it paid off.
Jesus Christ. But then I watched a really, really, really good film because fuck everything else.
Age of Tomorrow.
I watched Stand By Me.
Oh, great.
Oh, it's amazing. That.
I've never seen it before.
Got it in Blu-ray.
It is amazing. I didn't know why I thought it wasn't going to be like. I
How
thought
many t-shirts tucked into jeans would you give it?
how many packets of fags rolled up into t-shirt sleeves.
I watched that for the first time pure recently as well.
I don't know. I thought it was going to be one of those things where it was like photo pure like hyped it, and I was going to watch it and be like, nah.
It's just good.
But it's just good. I started off by being like, I want to watch something for the 80s. Then I tried to watch Big Trouble in Little China, and it was horse shit, so I turned it off.
It's on Netflix, isn't it?
Stand By Me.
Aye.
But it was really good. Apart from the fact that Will Wheaton's in it, because I don't like him. But
Will Wheaton.
I don't like Will Wheaton. But that was cool. I think that's like the only other thing I've ever seen River Phoenix in.
He was young Indiana Jones.
Was it?
Yeah,
The TV show?
In the TV show, and whatever one starts with a flashback.
My legs are on fire.
I think what the third one starts with a flashback.
The one's when he's dad in it and that, so.
Aye.
The bottom one.
Just on the top one, just turn them to off. Got it, aye.
Radiator technician Joe Fisher.
HND and radio technician.
But it was quality.
Radio.
It was quality.
Awesome.
Stephen King might be better at writing not horror books than.
Aye.
Like,
What's that part?
I'm just saying.
You know, seen Christine?
Aye, but what? Other films are like made better because of the folk that made them.
Aye.
Like, know the fact that he wrote the book.
Aye.
Like, The Shining's not unlike the book.
The Secret Window is fucking awesome.
Is that him that done that?
I think so.
Carrie.
Have you seen it? It's fucking kick ass.
Carrie. Ooh.
Just like Johnny Depp and that weird guy for Transformers.
I've not seen it.
Enjoy Depp's like gone mental.
Aye. It's badass. And the ending's the best.
Aye.
Should watch it.
I keep meaning to.
I saw it on Blu-ray when I saw it. I think I must have borrowed it from somewhere. Don't know.
Wasn't me.
Yeah.
Blockbuster.
Ha!
Aye, I don't know like what to say about.
Aye. This is going to be a
Stand By Me.
shorter show. Not every week can be like an hour and a half.
It was really good though. It was. I feel like if I'd watched it when I was younger, it would have been like one of those movies that defined your.
I've been watching like a lot of TV recently.
Aye, same.
Over movies like.
It also looks amazing. Stand By Me for when it was made.
Aye.
Maybe that's just because I watched it on Blu-ray.
Fucking qualities. Jack Bauer in this.
I know.
It's just like Lost Boys, except he could walk in the sunlight.
Pretty much, aye. He's probably scarier than he is in Lost Boys. And Stand By Me.
Aye. I forgot he's in that. Aye.
Aye.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
I wanted to just like beat up the fat kid the entire time.
Aye.
More because just like when I was a kid, that was probably what I was like. I was just like, I want to fight this boy.
It's that way, but it's a classic for a reason.
Aye.
It's good.
Totally.
Oh, pardon me.
But it was like that, like Stephen said. Like I remember Donnie Darko got bigged up to hell, and I watched it, and I just
No, I didn't
thought
like
it was completely bang average.
I thought Donnie Darko was pure shit, man. I didn't even get it. I was
Like,
just like,
see-
this is boring.
See, if I'd fallen to sleep during that film, I wouldn't have watched the rest of it another time.
There's some stuff where you're like, aye. Like, I'll watch this and it'll be like. Definitely, I'd say like stuff like Stand By Me and probably like.
Breakfast Club stuff like that.
Aye, stuff like that. And the Night Me Before Christmas is one that folk always like.
I've got it. I've not seen it.
Because there's like merch for it and all that, like. And you're a bit like. But it is good.
I think I'm gonna watch From Dusk Till Dawn.
Woofed!
Finally.
Did you and then watch the documentary
For
about
like the dumbest reason ever.
What?
Because I've been watching Lucha Underground. And it's
Mate.
fucking amazing.
From Dust Till Dawn will change your life.
You
So
see, you just love George Clooney in that film,
Aye.
and Tarantino, but just more George Clooney because he's just
Is
different.
Robert Rodriguez in it?
No, he did.
No.
Yeah,
He
aye, yes.
directed it.
He's the singer in the band in the bar.
So he is, aye. Cheech Marin in it.
Cheech Marin plays 3 different characters in the film.
I've been watching Robert Rodriguez's wrestling promotion.
Aye.
It's fucking outstanding. So,
the bit where the character Cheech Marin plays, it's like outside the Titty Twister with a microphone, and he can still do all of that. That I was listening to a podcast and it was him and Cheech and Chong were on it, and it was like they go on it and get high and talk, and the guy was like, "Can you still do the dialogue from Dusk Till Dawn?" If he stands up and does it for like note for note, and I was just like, "Oh my god, that's amazing." But like that, and then Full Tilt Boogie, the documentary they made about making it, is really good as well.
They're both on Netflix, aren't they?
And as is the show.
Aye.
I watched the pilot and the second episode of the show and it was rubbish.
I liked it, but I only really watched I watched like 3 episodes of it, and I was like, I watched the pilot because it's basically
it's the first 5 minutes of the movie.
It's the movie again, basically, and then I was like, sack this. We'll just watch the film again. I do wish there was more of it though, because there's like the straight to DVD sequels that
I watched the second one with the guy for Judgment Day and it's Terminator 2.
Blood Cash Money or something.
Aye, Texas Blood Money.
Texas Blood Money, aye.
It's just awful.
And then The Hangman's Daughter, which is set
I haven't seen it. There's a 4th one now.
in the 1800s, I think, is it?
I'm pretty sure the 4th one came out like 5 years ago or something.
That's... God, the fuck.
Or maybe it's coming out, maybe that's what it is.
There's the Jeepers Creepers movie that's been in development for like a
Those
bajillion
movies
years.
are garbage.
I watched part of the second one.
They're really bad.
It was so bad that it was a
Likes
horror.
those movies. We should get them those on Blu-ray.
It was bad enough that they now play Jeepers Creepers on Comedy Central and it's no meant to be funny, but it just is because it's so bad.
Aye, no.
So,
Talking about
creepy corner.
talking about creepers.
Talking about scary things. We should get on the train.
Get on the train to Chrissy's creepy corner.
Aye.
We're here.
Can I just say I would not.
It's fast travel.
I would
We
not.
made it.
I would not object to us just playing us into Dracula instead. Just
So
right there.
it's already been on.
I watched a creepy movie last night.
You just need to place.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
You just need to
I
press.
watched Stakeland on Blu-ray.
It's mine. That's good.
It's his.
Right.
It's good.
Wait, Chris, how many horror films did you watch?
3.
Okay. Do you want to go first or?
No, if you've
It is
started
your keeping
then-
corner, so
No.
it's you're in charge.
Well, sometimes.
I only watched one, so
Oh, keep going.
As I was saying,
fuck up, Joe.
I watched Stakeland.
I'll take you out, like get Riddick with your super cup, but with this.
Take me out
I'll
tonight.
take
Mind
you with
that?
my teacup.
I'm
You gotta do
not
come on,
gonna
your teacup.
leave till we catch this guy. Sorry.
Soup cup. What? I'll kill you with my soup cup. It's the only good thing about that movie.
So
apart from
Stakeland.
everything else. Sorry, continue.
Pitch Black was better.
Stakeland's like a post-apocalyptic movie, except instead of zombies, it's vampires.
Aye.
It's about this like teenage boy who's like taken in by this hunter guy called Mister, and they're looking for a New Eden, which is like a
Vampire free zone.
safe haven. It's just about kind of
That
their travels
I think
and
I've seen
the
the start
stuff
of
that
it.
happes to them.
it was on Sky Movies for pure ages, and I think I seen
It
like
was really
good,
good, man. It looks really good, like really cool. Like it has a good look to it and stuff.
Well made.
It's well acted, well made. The vampires look awesome. The action's good.
aye.
It's great. Really enjoyed it. It's like an hour 40 and it flew in. So
I did.
No bad.
on a slightly unrelated note, I've been finding that with The Last Man on Earth. The episodes just go in like that. It's like paced amazingly.
Aye. It's kind of like it's as if they've like wrote it to be a 40-minute show and then been like, right, now we just take out all the boring shit
Aye.
and then make it a 20-minute show.
So aye, Stakeland was awesome.
And
Was that-
would you give it out of 5 scales? Out of 5 steaks?
3, I think.
I'd probably
3
give it a
Virgin on 4.
3.5 then.
Yeah. 3.5 leather bench back seats to muscle cars out of 5?
Quite well, you're ahead.
Oh,
Jesus
yeah,
Christ!
what's going?
watch the fucking donuts.
Good God!
Can I parters this?
Donuts in the mobile phone falls. You go for donuts.
Facebook.
That time Chris caught your laptop for you.
That was
Oh, you missed that as well. You had your
was
back.
incredible.
That was like a
Spider-Man or something.
Spider-Man. I watched 3.
Do you want me to go first? Like you can finish it.
Right.
Because I watched Scottish indie horror movie The House of Him.
Who?
The House of Him. Him.
Just him.
Written and directed by Rob Florence.
Is that any good?
Is that right?
Was it scary or was it comedy scary?
It wasn't scary. It wasn't funny.
Was it not the
It's
wee
like-
wardrobe?
Creepy. It was not the wee wardrobe.
Just how-
1, 2, 3.
Just
The
how
wardrobe is wee.
Just how wee is this wardrobe? What's that about? Like, what is it?
Offy wee.
It's a pretty cool idea actually, right? It's about a guy who's just like a murderer, like a slasher,
Right.
and he kidnaps these 2 lassies and he kills one of them. The one that he kills is the lassie Faye Burniston. She's dead in the first like 5 minutes.
What one?
Like the main one. Do you know what I mean? The one that was in the Sunny as well.
Aye.
Aye.
And then there's a lassie, and it's like she goes to like escape from him, and then it's like so like they're trapped in the house. But then it turns out that something's happening like outside of the house
Mhm.
to like the rest of the world. Like they don't it doesn't explain what it is, but say it's like a like alien invasion or something
Right.
like that. They say it's ghosts, but it's no ghosts, but that's what they call it. Like they say it's ghosts.
Right.
So Rob Florence explained the character?
No, it's someone else. So like that, the whole idea, I guess, is like it's ironic that the safest place for her to be is trapped in the house with
Mhm.
the murderer, because the ghosts are trying to trick everybody to like leave their homes so they can kill them. And it kind of gets like sort of psychological and like weird.
So maybe the killer isn't real.
No, it's not that. They don't try and.
Then Jack Jester's in it.
Jack Jester plays a porn actor in it.
Great.
He plays a VHS. He's credited as VHS man.
Boom.
Aye. Aye.
Does he have his corkscrew?
No. He's quite severe in it.
Yeah.
He's quite severe. He calls someone a slut, and I was like, Jesus Christ. Jack Jester.
It's popping off.
Aye. And Carmel's in it as well.
Alright, is she?
Aye.
Who's she in it?
I don't know.
No.
I didn't recognise her when I was watching it, so.
Cool.
She plays one of the like later on. It's like I think the whole thing's meant to be like it's a sort of like allegory for like misogynistic and stuff like that. Like the killer's like really sexist and all that. Like the reason he kills women is because he thinks they're like useless and stuff like that.
Right.
I don't know what kind of statement he's trying to make with that. I'm assuming he's trying to make something because it's Rob Florence. And it's a bit like on the nose with that stuff. I don't really like that. Like you can do it and be subtle,
Aye.
but it's a bit like on the nose. I was just like, well, come on.
Would you recommend it?
Aye, it's very low budget though. Very very low budget. It was filmed for under £1,000. So, but I would say check it out, even just for like the idea. I was like, it's a cool idea. It went a very weird way at the end. It gets a bit kind of psychedelic at the end.
Oh
With
shit! I totally
stuff.
watched another movie.
Did you?
Aye.
Oh, well, fuck it.
Aye. Fuck man.
uh,
Like the main thing I watched for this week.
Try to think of like what else to say about this. There was something I was going to say, but I can't remember. Aye, the twist is quite good.
Sweet.
Aye.
Don't want to give away too much.
No. Aye,
Nice one.
I'm sure like he'll do more and they'll probably get better. So,
Excellent.
but it wasn't scary, so it doesn't really rate on the scale scarometer.
What else you watch?
That was the only horror film I watched.
Am I going to mine?
Aye.
I watched The Woman in Black.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that movie.
Pretty rubbish.
Aye.
Nah.
I've not seen it.
Well, it's not as well made, and that's just
I
not
think
very
Joe's the
scary.
only person I've heard that say it's
I think it's amazing.
Well,
I think
alright.
it's like a cool. I like the kind of setting and stuff.
It's kind of the acting's good. It kind of looks good, but
I like the look of it mostly.
I know that house is real, but the inside of the house isn't.
Right. I like the shots out over the path that like
Yeah, I mean it
points away and
looked
stuff. It looks cool.
good. I didn't find it scary at all.
Aye, some jump scares, I guess.
But even I knew they were coming, so
Aye.
I didn't really find that scary.
It's
And I
good,
kind of thought
it was good in the cinema.
ending
with that kind of
was
stuff.
pretty good.
Aye, the ending was cool.
You've seen it?
I've not.
I have.
Probably won't give too much away.
Aye, it is that way where if you knew what happens at the end, there isn't much point in watching
no,
it.
just
So
that.
I would say it's like unique enough for you to you should check out.
The second one's a prequel, isn't it?
No,
No.
Nah,
Is it not?
because fair enough.
it's modern day, isn't
No, it's 50 years later. It's in World War II,
Right,
it?
okay.
Cool.
and I watched that.
Is it good?
It's much better and very scary.
Fine. Yes. I was pure hassling people to go see that when it was out in the cinema. and
Because
nobody would go.
like at the start, there's like kind of false jump scares, but it's like and it makes you jump, and then it's like nothing. Do you know what I mean? And then there was quite a lot of them at the
I hate
start.
that.
And I was like, oh no, I hope this doesn't turn into this. But then the second half of this film was like no holds barred, as in I am freaking you out right now, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Sweet.
And I watched it in broad daylight.
I'm gonna watch it.
I don't want
I'm good. I've got my intense citrus tango.
Try to put one of these in it, see if it fizzles up. That'd be intense.
I'm really glad you've said that. That's good.
That is. It's
Is,
only got a 5 on IMDb.
That's quite good for a horror.
A whopping 6.
Aye.
It was Hammer that done the sequel.
They did the first one as well. That was their first return to form.
Yeah.
It's good. I mean,
That
there's
and
no
the quiet ones.
there's no characters linking any of them.
Aye.
It's just set 50 years later, and it's like
Guess who's back again?
this head mistress of a school and a teacher take all these kids to that house as a kind of safe haven away from all the bombs in London.
Oh jeez. That same house.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
And I think like kind of everybody that's known about that house being creepy kind of kept it quiet, and they've all kind of passed on, so nobody knows that it's creepy.
Aye.
And obviously she starts seeing the woman. It's like when you see the woman, children die and all that. And
I felt like they always alluded to that sort of stuff in the first one, but they never like fully explored it. And I had like a theory of like where that movie was going that would have been fucking awesome.
the sequel,
And they like totally alluded to it and just never.
Mm.
the sequel's almost like a remake because there's no mention at all of the first film, anything that happens. There's no kind of like wee clues in the setting.
It's like, see what I thought in the first one, and this wouldn't give anything away, is that see how like he gets there at the start.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was crazy. Cause see the way people act around him and stuff. I thought it was going to be that he'd been there the whole time.
Ah, right, okay.
You know what I mean?
Aye,
And that like the woman in black was him, and that he was just a total nuffer.
right.
You know what I mean?
Aye, well, could have done that, but there's not much you can say about it. Going away, it's scary and it's a horror
Cool.
and it's good. So
I'll watch that for next week. I'm really excited to see that.
see the head mistress that's in it. It's that woman who's in loads of Simon Pegg's films. See in Hot Fuzz, she's one of the policewomen. She's got like curly hair. She's kind of older. You'd recognise her, but she's
Aye.
usually quite funny. But in this, she was like dead serious and quite creepy. It was good. And then give a wee shout out to that. Just keep it
Excellent.
up in the Facebook. So, tagging on it. Then I watched a film on Netflix called Come Back to Me.
Right?
And I was bored on Netflix. I was like, pick a random film, and it was creepy as.
Aye.
The acting was terrible, but it's like it's kind of the direction's quite good, and it's like this creepy boy seeing his mum get killed, and then it's like 15 years later, and he moves into this house across this kind of nice normal couple, and he it's like from this couple's point of view.
Mm-hmm.
So he like becomes obsessed with the woman
Mm-hmm.
across the road, and then she like falls to sleep and has this dream that she thinks is real, and then wakes up and it wasn't real except stuff that happened in that dream, broken glasses and that happened
Right.
through this boy.
Right.
I don't want to give away the ending because the ending was really good, but it's like her trying to find out if it's real or not.
I never watched Psycho again. But it's been old. Because I started watching Bates Motel.
I watched the pilot.
Is it good?
But yeah, it was good for a pilot.
But I think it's better. Like, it's quite good, so. Do you know they remade it?
Sorry?
Do you know they remade it?
You made what?
Psycho?
Aye, with Vince Vaughn.
Aye. I kind of want to watch it. Apparently
No.
it's just fucking
No.
shockingly bad. But
Vince Vaughn. I don't know if he's the psycho or somebody in it. But
no, he's
oh,
Norman Bates.
man.
He just gonna be in it.
True Detective.
Aye.
I can't wait for that. Him and Rachel McAdam.
It's gonna be like it better just be like a rom-com.
Is it Rachel McAdam or Rachel McAdams?
Oh, I don't know.
McAdams, I think.
McAdams.
aye.
It's them two and Colin Farrell.
It better just be like Mean Girls.
And Taylor Collins.
Who?
That guy. Taylor Collins. Gambit.
Right. The guy from John Carter.
Mm-hmm.
I just call him John Carter now. John
What
Carter.
other creepy movies did you watch?
No, that was it. But they were good. The Women in Black would get a whopping 4 out of 5 scales.
I watched one.
The one back 2. The Women in Black would get 2. And then come back to me would get 3.
Taylor Kitsch.
Kirsten's.
John Carter.
I watched maybe last week or 2 weeks ago we mentioned this. I watched Barbarian Sound Studio
I love it.
Aye.
starring Toby
Jones.
Toby Jones. Who plays an English sound engineer who goes to an Italian post-production studio to do the sound effects and overdubbing for a Italian horror gore porn movie
Jesus Christ. Okay.
that like he didn't know was that, because he's told it's an equestrian movie, so he thinks it's about horses, and it's just that like one of the girls in it was like a horse rider or something. And everyone around him's like super weird and things are not as they seem. And the only thing about it was the way in which I watched it. It did not have subtitles,
Okay.
and the people around him talking Italian a lot of the time, so I couldn't tell if that was a deliberate choice so that you can't tell what they're saying,
Mm-hmm.
or if it was because I didn't have subtitles on what I watched. So, but the story made total sense. So if it is a conscious decision, it worked. It was good. It's weird. It's like a really unique. Like you'll never see anything really like it. It's really kind of psychological. It's not a
Quite
horror.
arty.
It's not a horror movie. It's like a chiller or something. You
Thriller,
know what I mean?
chiller.
Aye, it's like that kind of thing. And the end was a bit. The end was a bit like, is ambiguous the right word? It just
Dunno.
kind of ended, and just like that was
I
you
just
were waiting for
didn't
more.
let you didn't really top it off.
Aye, which was kind of weird, but it was cool. It's a really unique movie, so I'd recommend you watch it.
Probably so.
As a movie, it's pretty average, but it's a cool, unique thing. You should probably watch it.
Yeah, well.
Toby Jones seems like a weird
Mm-hmm.
choice.
It's like an hour and a half long or something.
Cool.
It's a film 4 thing.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
It's like Toby Jones and then just a whole bunch of Italian folks.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Has he got an English voice or Scottish voice? Or?
English.
Is it Scottish?
Is he Scottish?
No, I've seen quite a lot of films when he does Scottish accents.
He does it German quite well.
I rest my case on creepy films.
This could be the longest podcast we've ever done.
I know.
4 hours.
So, the Iron Chic tweet of the week.
I'm sure there'll be something.
Tweet.
I've seen some stuff, but I'm sure next week's will be better because
About
The-
WrestleMania.
the
Why don't you just go on
WrestleMania.
Twitter then?
Aye.
A wee easy plug is that in the next week there will be 2 Get Wrecked.
There will be the Iron.
Oh, we're at 57. I mean, it's no short, man. It's
Like-
like an hour at your life.
We're gonna do a pre WrestleMania Baramania preview chat, and then we're gonna obviously do our regularly scheduled programming for the month on the Monday, probably.
Look at that tweet.
Super Troopers 2 will be better than. Super Troopers 2 will be better movie than fucking Jabroni the Notebook.
That's it.
There was
It's
one I
over.
seen where he tagged someone.
Stephen, if you'd like to.
I party with the Snoop Dogg, he no dead dog, he the real.
Stephen.
What?
Just saying about get wrecked.
Aye. I'll be there.
This is the Fulm Show, mate.
I'll be there. I'll be there with bells on.
On Monday for the post mania.
Postal mania.
Postal
We're going to do that.
Aye.
Cool. That was a real smooth advert.
There was one I seen where they tags. Maybe he deleted it.
What?
He like,
Wonder if
tagged someone and it was like.
Wonder if he ever takes his caps lock off.
Probably not.
It's probably like all his words will be like auto-corrected to being.
Good night Monday, go fuck yourself till minimum Thursday. That is amazing.
Minimum Thursday sounds like the name of an 80s band.
Aye.
Aye.
I thought the first, just that notebook one's pretty great.
Aye. That's fine. That'll do. That Justin Bieber roast is like next week.
It's already happened.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was like.
I seen
thought
a
it was
clip
I
of
thought it was like the 30th of this month.
No.
I seen a clip of that guy who does all the roasts. Is it Jeff? What's his name?
No idea.
Jeff Ross.
Aye.
He was. I've seen him do part of his. It was like in a
It's
trailer.
just an article about how. This is just an article about all the things that Iron Cheeks said about Justin Bieber.
Is that us for this week then?
Aye.
Aye. Right.
Riveting fucking conversation going on here, man. Holy shit.
Dun, 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 dun.
See you later.
So that concludes this week's film show.
Aye.
We've got a new Get Wrecked recording on Friday. We'll be up on the Saturday.
And
then record another one on the Monday. We'll go up at some point that week.
And then
And then another film show on the Wednesday. It'll go up also.
Next year.
Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Next Friday. Or Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Early Saturday morning, depending on how YouTube decides it wants to
Yep.
break my balls.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.
See you later. Don't do drugs.
Mm-hmm.